Now to a story that a lot of parents are going to want to pay attention to. A big change for families in Virginia. A new social media law is now in effect. They're designed to get children to spend less time on their phone apps. It limits anyone under 16 to an hour a day on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat, unless a parent decides otherwise. Supporters say it's part of a growing effort to protect children from the stress and addictive nature of social media. It's already facing, though, legal challenges from, as you might imagine, tech groups who argue that it goes too far. Joining me now, Josephine Hunt. She's an educational leader in youth mental health prevention. I want to look at this because that's one state doing something. California has done something. People are doing this piecemeal. But what are you seeing happen to young people when it comes to the use of social media in schools? You're an educator, you're a parent.
Yes. Yes, as an educator for over 22 years, as well as a parent of 3 daughters in their 20s, absolutely, there's been a huge epidemic now of mental health crisis where our children and students are just really suffering from a lot of frustration, anxiety, and tension. Just a lot of demands are coming on to them, especially through social media.
What do you see happening to them? Is there a sense of, I want to be like the people I see on Instagram, or is it bullying? Is it, seeing other friends do things that they're not involved with? What's the crux of some of the anxiety that's been caused by constantly checking into these social media apps?
Well, it's typically just being turned on all the time, right? And the blue light as well. And so that's a lot of emotional exhaustion. And so when we're expecting our students at schools or even our children at home to be emotionally regulated, it's very difficult if they're being very emotionally exhausted by that kind of work on the screens.
I do want to ask you, there's a growing discussion about whether schools themselves are contributing to student distress. From your perspective, how has the learning environment changed for kids?
Tremendously. I mean, I teach for public schools, and I'm a big proponent of it. And they're very progressive and forward-thinking and culturally responsible for students. We're really looking at where our students are developmentally so that we can meet them, especially with the phones. They're getting pockets now where students have to put their phones away so that they're not as distracted.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really hard thing. I mean, we talk about students, but adults are distracted with their phones.
Yes.
We're no different in many ways. You've said that schools have increasingly taken a fix the child mindset. What do you mean by that?
So we try to sometimes fit our students and children into these molds that we really should be considering of doing it the other way around. So of course we have to have standards and benchmarks, but looking at where our students are and who we're teaching in front of us and then adapting it to meet their needs is probably best.
I have, a question that, parents might need some advice on, how to create a resilient child. What you need to do to try to teach your children how to deal with the stresses in life, including how to deal with social media and the constant stresses. As you say, they're constantly sort of like awake, trying to deal with this emotionally at the same time.
Well, Jonathan Haidt says it really well. We overparent our children and students in the real world, but underparent our children and students in the virtual world. And the virtual world is way more dangerous than the real world, and we sometimes think otherwise. And so for parents and educators, we really have been working a lot on productive struggle, and so allowing our students to feel discomfort with challenges and so forth. It's been great because with public schools, like our programs that we're actually implementing and teaching our kids, they're actually components that teach teachers that to anticipate students to show frustration and anxiety in certain subjects and how to proactively and preventatively handle that. Because as a reactive response, it's very inefficient.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting that you say distress. We all are going to experience it, so how to deal with that needs to be taught so that the students can get through life better and easier. Thank you so much for being here, Josephine Hunt. I do appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.